Hello, pro gamers. It's your leader, David. I'm here to play another round of Final Fantasy VII. Maybe run into some walls, get stuck in places that I shouldn't get stuck in because common sense and general ability to navigate spaces. Um, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem. I have a lot of problems, and like figuring stuff out. Sometimes that's a problem. As with most people, right? It's Friday. It's Friday. If it's 7:43 on a Friday, and you are watching some crazy person on Twitch talking to himself and his cats. Actually, I'm not talking to myself. I'm not crazy. I'm talking to you and my cats. You being my imaginary internet friends who don't even exist. Don't even exist. Nobody's watching me. What am I doing? It sounds loud. What is my volume at? I am a pro gamer, by the way. Oh, it's too high. That's why. Turn it down. There we go. Every time. Every time. So, we're back. We're in Coral area. No Barrett. But this is it. This is his stomping grounds. So, yeah. Let's get into the game. Last episode we banged Tifa and Ares in a threesome in the hotel. That was hot. I mean, I'm gay, but I mean, if you've ever put your penis in a vagina, you really don't have to like. It's a universally good feeling, penis and vagina. You don't have to be straight to enjoy it. Just close your eyes and think of Timothy Chalamet or Henry Cavill. Oh, God. Henry Cavill makes me want to be a bottom. For real. For real. I would learn the arts and ways of being the best bottom possible if Henry Cavill was my I want to say my daddy, my my husband, my partner. It's okay. Anyway, where am I going here? Now I can't make the map bigger because we're dotted. I don't know how the controls work. I've had to look them up before. So let me see if I can figure it out. Okay, so I see like a few dots. I think it's the one like straight to the west. So we'll go west. Going west. Am I going west right now? Okay, yeah, I am. These guys again, they're pretty strong. I'm not even gonna bother with attacking unless my MP is low. Initially, I didn't want to use a lot of magic, but I mean, these summons, they're like, I mean, they're not OP, but they are a lot more P than anything else I can muster. I remember when I first played this and I saw Shiva in her skimpy outfit. It didn't do anything for me, and I was like 12 or 13. So I mean, yeah. Well, I knew. I wouldn't say I knew I was gay, but like, I was definitely on the path. I don't think kids are gay. before puberty. I know there are feminine children who have not reached puberty, feminine boys who have not reached puberty, but that doesn't equate with sticking yourself in another man or having another man inside of you. That is not related to acting feminine. I don't think. In my opinion, in my humble educated opinion. Not in this department, but educated. Have you ever had a Mike's freeze? I got it in the summer. I hope it's not just like a one-time thing. I got like several 12 packs because I really liked it, and I'm a little bit of a hoarder, so I hoard food and alcohol and other stuff in my basement. And I still have two 12 packs, or one 12 pack I'm working on, and one in storage. And they're really good. They taste like, you know those clear popsicles? You know those straight clear popsicles that all the kids have had for, you know, generations? They like cut the sides of your mouth because you like suck on them. You know what I'm talking about. Freezies. Okay, that's what these taste like. My friends and coworkers make fun of me for drinking Mike's Hard Lemonades and Hard Mountain Dews, and I'm just like, excuse me, not all of us want to vomit every time we want to get a little buzzed, okay? Some of us like, you know, like good tasting stuff. It's not an acquired taste. Beer is awful. Admittedly, I've only had like probably less than a can of beer my entire life, but I've had several different like ones to sip on. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Yeah, everything I've ever tried this beer, I mean, has been just nasty. Nasty. I remember I tried Coors Light once, in junior high maybe. I remember thinking it tasted like carbonated water that had newspapers sitting in it. That's what came to mind when I tried a Coors Light. Would I find it as revolting now? Maybe, probably. But I would be able to drink it, though, you know? Like, when I tried it when I was a kid, it was like, I couldn't even, like, I mean, some of it got down, but it was just, I couldn't get past, like, a sip of it, you know? Now I'll just drink whatever, you know, I'll just, you know, get through it. But I can't get, like, legit drunk, though, on anything, unfortunately. Like, fall down, embarrass yourself drunk, which is probably a good thing. It looks like I can move here. Oh, it's the river. Fucking river. Or, sorry, Hecking River. I hate these random encounters on the world map because I lose perspective of where I am. Are random encounters still a thing? Like, are there 4K games made in the current year that have random encounters? Because I remember, I think it was 12, Final Fantasy 12, when they stopped doing random encounters, and you could like see like the minion villains or whatever, the monsters, like on the screen, and they would like chase you. And I was in Final Fantasy 12, and I was in this like desert area, and I kept getting like, I couldn't figure out where to go because I was lost like I am now. And I was like running on like these bridges or something, and guards were chasing me, and it was just hours of doing that, and I couldn't figure out where to go. It was so frustrating, and then I just gave up on it, and that was like my last Final Fantasy, like new Final Fantasy experience. I was like, probably like, I don't know, 16, 17, maybe older, 18, and I was just like, I'm too old for this shit. And now it's like, I mean, I do enjoy my time doing this. But it's like, in order to get it started, I had to like force myself to do it. You know, like I've been doing it, I try to shoot for an hour a day at least. I've been doing it for, I think this is the 24th day, 25th episode. And yeah, I had to, but I had to force myself to start doing it. Because, I don't know, maybe I'm just too old or too mature or whatever now to enjoy video games as much. It's not that I don't enjoy them, it's just that, like, I have priorities. And having fun playing a video game is like, well, before I started this project, is like, I mean, below so many things that I need to do and want to do that I would just never play a game. And I have a lot of games because in order to, previously, in order to try and commit myself to, you know, having fun and gaming, I would just buy games. I have all of the video game systems that have come out since like PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 2 probably, and I have the console generation before that. Oh, you know what? I think I can go over that river. And I just, like, I have not played like 90% of the games that I have. And I haven't started up like most of my systems at all. So I've just been too busy, and I just have been wasting money on video games I haven't been playing. Moving them, when I moved into this house, took probably like a day. I bought a play, and when I moved into this house to celebrate and to, you know, start playing games, I bought a PlayStation 5 and a bunch of games. I think I spent like around $1,000, and they are all unopened stuff. About 2 years later. So yeah. Hopefully this will get me like in the gaming mode. I don't go to a therapist, but I have a feeling this is probably like something a therapist would recommend. Because I'm kind of a workaholic. Because, you know, I enjoy not being poor. You know? I mean, I just like my entire family. Yeah, my entire family. They're not poor, but they're not. I mean, they have very little. They have little to no ambition to be above where they are, which is like lower middle class to middle class. Like, I wouldn't say lower middle class, but I also wouldn't say middle class. Like, you know, like upper or lower middle class. Yeah. And I mean, when I was a kid, my mom was a nurse, and she could have made really good money if she had, you know, worked more. And you know, like tried to make more money and been more ambitious, but she didn't. And so we were always like pinching pennies. And she is retired now and doesn't have a lot of money. And so she could have made a lot of money, but she didn't. So I see that, and I see the rest of my family and all of my friends. It's just they do as little as possible just to get by, and then they constantly bitch about not having enough money or needing money, or you know, and then they blame other people. Oh my god. Oh, the blaming of other people. Almost universal among, I don't want to say young people, but dumb people, which encompasses most young people. It's like, and most people in general, it's like, oh, it's the rich people's fault. It's, I'm being underpaid. I need help. I can't. And they all, if they just did like 10% more, put 10% more effort at the job, you know, maybe add another half a day to your work week, 4 hours, 10% more work per week, 4 hours a week, 4 extra hours a week, dedicated to work, or dedicated to a future job that you want. That's not like creative bullshit like Twitch shit, sorry. Or, you know, I want to be a professional gamer. No, I'm talking about like learning how to, I don't know, just to better yourself so you can appeal to other people in the pursuit of gaining, you know, financial, not independence, but financial comfortability. You have an innate talent, or an innate something that you're good at. You're prone to being good at something. If you build upon that, if you specialize that aspect of you, you build your human capital to the max amount it can be in that area. You get a job with that, and you can make good money. You might not ever be a millionaire, but you can make really good money. I promise. As long as it's not like something anybody can do, like play video games for a living, or talk about politics, or whatever. You know, everybody has an opinion. Everybody can play a video game. It would be cool to make money from playing a video game, though. I won't lie. I just don't think I have the. First of all, I know I don't have the skill. Second of all, I don't have the. I don't think I'm that entertaining, frankly. Quite frankly. Well, I need like a car. Well, how the hell do I get a? How do I get the buggy? I can't remember how I get the buggy. Oh my god. And like there's nothing I can do, I don't think, about the random encounters in Final Fantasy VII. I know I can, I know Diablo can get rid of random encounters in Final Fantasy VIII. But ain't no Diablo in Final Fantasy VII. Fast the limit break again. I'm not even going to try to hit the yellow yas because I'm gonna hit miss and I'll get mad. I have a headache. I think it was from the male enhancement drug or whatever I tried, from Hims, hims.com. like a combination of sildenafil or something and something else, and I mean it works really well, and I can usually control how long I go on it, but it gives me a headache. Not as bad as the Viagra headache. So those are really terrible. Where the hell am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Where do I go? I don't even know. At least we're getting some grinding in though, right? This is what happened the first time I played. I got lost, and then I just ended up grinding a lot, which was good because I was a dumb 12 or 13-year-old, and I wasn't very good at battles, so it was good that I was a little bit overpowered, but it didn't help a lot. There are very few bosses that have really like stumped me. One of them is the ruby weapon. I didn't beat that until I was like in my 30s. I'm 39 now. I'm almost 40. Oh my god. And then another one in this game is at the ancient temple, the door monster. You guys know what I'm talking about? Invisible people who aren't even watching. Do you know? Not crazy. I'm talking to my audience. Do you know what I'm talking about? The door monster at the ancient temple, like with like the alien head. I think he might have had little arms too, and like he drops these giant stones on your character's heads, and I remember just like being a devastating attack. Like maybe over like 1,000 or something, and your characters have like 1,500 HP or something, and it was just, and there was like a full party attacks, and I spent so much time on that hecking door, like a few days of playing hours and hours, doing this battle over and over and over again, until I finally beat him. And then I played it again, you know, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago. So I've played it throughout my life, but like, the most recent time I played it again, like, I got to the door guy, and I'm, you know, much more wise now, and I have all the experience, and it was nothing. So then I thought, maybe I could do the ruby weapon. And I did. I killed the ruby weapon, which is like, I mean, I don't know if you have ever played ever beat the ruby weapon, but it's like, it's really hard because you like can suck up your characters into the sand, I think, and they can't come back, and he has those little tails that go in the sand. But yeah, I beat him. I want to beat the Omega weapon in Final Fantasy VIII, and I think there's something in Ozma is in number 9 that I should try to beat, and some big monster dragon looking thing in 10, with like wings that don't make any sense. Like they're like strips of wing, like wing strips. It's not like one wing, and it's like this giant monster, but it's like designed to look like a dragon, but there's no way anything's flying with those wings. Anyway, I haven't played 10 in a long time. Maybe like 2012 or 13. I have played 8 recently, and I played this game until the event and then I gave up because it's sad. Okay, how do I get to Gongola? They said go west. So I'm going west again. I need to save and heal. I mean, our MP's holding up pretty good. It's the fat Kokobo! Too bad it's not more powerful. There you go. Thank you, Ares. Damn it! Different. That's a big old staff. What's with the boobs? I don't get it. And just give them pecs, you know? My apologies. Okay. That felt good though. Sneezing is like, if an orgasm is a 10, sneezing is like a 4. I mean, it's good, but I'm not gonna be like snorting pepper. Get out of here. What are you doing, big eye guy? Bro's here. Bro the cat. Persian. Big daddy. Big eyes. Kind of an asshole. Actually, mostly an asshole. But I love him. And I can't run from these encounters either because I don't know how to run. I need my ethers. Actually, I should use a tent probably. It's probably more financially prudent to use a tent. Damn it. Hurry, please kill him. Damn it. Fuck. Actually, I think if I kill the big one, the small one dies. Okay. Hi, Precious. Hi, sweetie. Bro's sister, Precious, has made an appearance. She's my baby girl. If Bro is retarded, Precious is like super retarded. But no, honey, no. But it's like so bad with her. She's so dumb that it's like you can't get mad at her. It's just like she doesn't. I mean, I can just tell she doesn't understand like anything. She doesn't understand jumping or landing. Maybe. Oh, another. See, I didn't see this road here. Yes, don't mind me. I haven't played this game like over a dozen times. Side attack. Okay. Let's go. Oh yeah. Ares, how about you try stealing? Remember, you have 3 shots to steal. If you fail, that's 1. If she fails, I'm giving it to Barrett. I'm giving the steal materia to Barrett. Because Tifa sucks as a thief, and if you suck as a thief, I'm giving it to the black guy. I don't care if it's racist. I wouldn't even If anyone can steal in my party, it will be Barrett. Unless Ares. 2 more shots, Ares. And Cloud. Cloud has better things to do. Hey, look, it's a cave. Have I been in this cave? Have I been in this cave? Oh. No, I haven't been in a cave. It's not a cave. It's just like a new area. Hello. Hello, sir. Woo. Hey. You're actually talking to me. Of course, bro. Why not? What is it? I just passed a guy in a black cape back there. Uh-oh. I just tried to tell him that it's dangerous up ahead, and he ignored me. Sephiroth. You probably should not interact with him yet. I honestly have no confidence in anyone to take on Sephiroth right now. There was a black caped guy here too. There it is again. The comma and then whatever. Let's hurry on. Actually, I'm gonna save really quick back here if you don't mind. I just want good measure. It's good measure to save all the time. And I did do all that grinding. And I probably should use a tent. Yeah, just in case. I don't remember what's next, but it could be a boss fight. Never know. There should be like an animation for that. It just feels really cheap. I remember when I was a kid hearing about games being cheap. Not like inexpensive, but like, you know, like, or you being cheap. I can't remember fully. I have horrible memory, okay? Don't judge me. Into the light. Alright, I think there's a nest somewhere around here. With a bunch of little devil birds in it. That has Phoenix Downs underneath the desk, or underneath the nest. And there's a moral quandary of, do we take the Phoenix Downs and, you know, presumably killing all of the little baby monsters, or do we leave the Phoenix Downs there and let the little baby monsters survive? Now, are they born monsters or are they made monsters? That is the question. Where's Barrett? I want to ask him. I'm joking. I love black people. I almost did one today, actually. But he flaked on me. It's like, I'll be ready in 5 minutes. An hour later, are you ready? I'm like, no, I'm busy now. So disrespectful. You know, all I ask is like a little like respect from, you know, these. I mean, I'm not like a special person, you know, but I am. Just the way I'm treated. Wait a minute, where's the nest? the way I'm treated by like these twinks and just everyone else in general. It's like just, I mean, not even respect, just like be a decent human being. Like if I ask someone an uncomfortable question, not in real life, they don't respond. Or sometimes if I just ask a question that I need to know the answer to, it's like no response. I've been on a few dates where I was ghosted, like no prior indication that they like had no desire to ever speak to me again after we've had a few dates. Just like completely, ignored me after that. And I'm like, I mean, I can imagine why, maybe, whatever, fine, I accept whatever faults I may have, or maybe we just, didn't click or whatever, but how do you lack the decorum, how do you lack the respect for me as like a human being that has been inside of you? How do you disrespect me to that level where you won't even like say, you know what, I don't think we really click, you know what? It's just like 30 seconds, not even 30 seconds, like 10 seconds of awkwardness is all it would take to like just treat me or treat someone like they're a hecking human being. Just be a hecking adult. Everybody's just so afraid to be sad. God damn it. What's that? The birds. The birdies. I think it's over here. Is it? Or it's up here? Is it? Guys, be nice! Hey. Hey. What are you doing? You're like... You're yelling at each other. I don't know. Where are the... There is... I already explained this. I don't know where it is. We might just skip it. Maybe it's in, like, after the reactor, which looks, like, unusually small. Hey, don't pick on her. She's, like, 2/3 your size, okay? Honey, are you okay? And she's retarded. He's retarded too, but she's like way retarded. Way retarded. Oh, she's so cute though. So cute. I'm thinking about watching Daredevil, the show on Disney Plus. I've heard really good things about the Netflix show, which is like, I guess, the same thing as the Disney Plus show. Now, it's like Disney took it over, which means it'll probably suck now. But I want to watch the first 3 seasons that were on Netflix. And presumably they're on Disney, but I'm not going to bet on that. I hate random encounters. They are necessary though. I mean, they give you experience, and not just like EXP, but like knowledge of how to handle yourself in a battle. It becomes like right now, like beforehand, if you watch, like a dozen episodes ago, like I have to concentrate on what I'm doing where I almost die. Now it's like second nature because I've been doing all these goddamn random battles. Where did you find that? She has a box. A little, like a box this thick of, that I had. Guys, that I had, Fiber 1 bars in. Almost 40. Almost 40. They're like granola bars, but they don't have granola. They're just like oat bars. And, there's like 9 grams of fiber in them, and they're chocolate oat bars. They are like so good. It's insane. And sometimes I have 2, so that's 18 grams of fiber in like probably 5 to 10 minutes. So I feel that about, a day later. Yes, that was, I was talking about poop. I just talked about poop. That was me. I'll take ownership of it. Another random encounter. More experience. I'm feeling there will be a lot more of those random encounters. If I ever intend on beating this game. We are on episode, I believe, 25, and I am at Mount Coral, which, if you're not aware, is not very far in this game, especially considering all of the stuff that I intend on doing, which would be breeding Kokobos to get a gold one, because, I mean, that's just, you have to do that to get the Knights of the Round materia, and the rest of the Master Summon materia, the Master Magic materia, etc., etc. Which is like, it's just necessary. I'm not going to explain it because you probably know. But if you don't know, it's too bad. Too bad. Just gonna have to deal with it. Can I go in there? I cannot. I feel like, I don't know, the size is off. Here, this just does not look right to me. It's reactor 27. 27 is the best year for gay bottoms. 27. You can quote me on that. 27, all gay bottoms, giant sluts, giant, wiener loving sluts. When I see a 27-year-old attractive gay bottom on Grindr, I'm like, I'm gonna be doing you for real, for sure. Low standards. You don't have to have low standards to get with me. I'm like the top. Seriously, I'm like the top 5%. I'm not overselling myself. I live in a very obese, overweight area, and just lazy people. Not the best side of town, so poverty leads to obesity. I guess in the modern age, which makes no sense at all. Actually, it does make sense, but it shouldn't make sense at all. And so I, at least in this area, I am the top, no pun intended, dog. Yeah. All right, back to the game. I think we missed that bird box or whatever. I was not going to take the Phoenix Downs. I know they're monsters, and Phoenix Downs can get me money. If anything, we sold a couple, to get that hotel room to bang Tifa and Ares. But yeah, I don't know. I have two women with me. Why would I? I mean, okay. If this happened in real life, if you're traveling with two women, first of all, Godspeed. Second of all, if you come across a nest of baby birds and you want to take something from beneath the nest and kill the baby birds, probably not a good idea. There's your advice on women today from the gay man who knows more about women than women and knows what women want. I'm not going to say more than what women. Well, I don't know women. I know women. I know women more than they know themselves, and that's not a joke. I'm not being like facetious or ironic or anything. I am 100% sure and serious here. Me, a homosexual man who has had sex with, I think it's above 24 women, not the best lookers. But I do have all those notches on my belt. And I think I just walked myself in a corner, and now I don't know where I am. So back to the game. Yeah, I know women better than they know themselves. And that sounds ridiculous. Everyone laughs when I say that, but it's true. And when I come across the very rare woman who I tell that to, because I don't tell everyone, but I'm not shy about it. But I've come across women who are skeptical, and then I reveal my S tier knowledge of women, and they're like, yeah, that's right. You're right. You do know a lot about women, David. I'm like, I know. Like, what did I say the other day? Women hate when someone, especially a man, prescribes something to them. Not like a prescription, but like a medical prescription. But like, how do I put this? Like, if you don't want, for example, your daughter, if you have a daughter, or your girlfriend or your wife, if you don't want them to do something, tell them you expect them to do it. Okay? Don't want them to do it? Don't tell them you want them to do it. Tell them you expect them to do it. Or maybe not that direct, but like a variation of that. Because if you expect something of a woman, she will go the opposite direction just to prove that she is in control, and she decides what she wants to do, even if she doesn't want to do it. Yeah, that is solid advice right there. If you don't want them to do something, if you don't want a woman to do something, tell her you expect her to do it. If you want her to do something, say you don't expect her to do it. It's like reverse psychology. It works on kids and women. Have I ever told you how to get women to fall in love with you? Treat them like they're 5 years old. Are you seeing a theme here? Okay, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I love women. I've had sex with many of them. I can be quite charming and masculine when I want. Actually, that's true. Yeah, that's true. The voice never really changes. I can tamp down the hands, But yeah, the voice gets away from me all the time. Can't fix that. Actually, I can. But I forget about it. I don't care enough, actually. Because I don't need to. I don't need to. Because I know them so well. I can just, it's like simple programming, you know. I can just, it's not that hard. I'm not sexist. I'm just an asshole. Uh-oh. God damn it. Can't get any of the treasures. I think there's a talisman in one of those. Yeah, it's that big chicken. That big chicken. Baby chickens. I don't know where they are. I wouldn't have been tempted, but you know, it's probably better. You know, just let the little birds go. I mean, sure, they'll probably kill people when they grow up, but you know, everybody's gotta die. I mean, that healing wind. I was remembering it sucks, but I mean, it's doing its job, right? Although our HP isn't really that high. Ares has the HP plus material on, and it's still like the lowest by far. It's all that magic material maybe on it. And she might just be like naturally inclined to have like high MP and low HP. Sorry. I've been up since 5:45 a.m. I don't work tonight. And I don't work tomorrow night. God damn it. I'm not getting my talisman. See, I don't know how to do the controls right. I'm using a keyboard. I've explained this almost every episode. I can't figure out my controller. It works for Stardew Valley. Like, it's ready to go. It's supposed to be ready to go for this. It says it in the instructions. Like it's like duh. Like it just works, and nothing. I get nothing from it, other than like the general, you know, movement that isn't connected to a game. Does not connect with Final Fantasy VII. Can't remember. I think this is the right way to go. Yeah. Is that Barrett down there? Run! Sorry, just a black guy with a big dog scared me. I think the black population in my state is pretty low. I want to say like single digits. But in my city, it's gotta be, you know, I don't know, 20% maybe. And in my neighborhood, my neighbor is black, or the family is black. Which is fantastic because I love black people. I love them. almost boned one today. Have I told you that story? That's where the birdies are. Okay. Look at all these hecking enemies. Jesus, why is everybody quit picking on me? What are those mushrooms? You know what? I bet they are tasty. After this, I'm going to have a very, I don't want to say cheap, very inexpensive personal size pizza that I got. I believe at Dollar General. No. And I think it was at like $1.75. But you know what? And there's like no sauce, no cheese. What do? I add a buttload of cheese, not butt cheese, but a buttload of cheese. I put a sharp shredded cheese on there with extra pepperonis and a bag or a pouch of Starkist either Southwest style chicken or garlic chicken, and what else? And a clove of garlic. And 15 minutes later, I cook it, and then I eat it. I cook it, and then I take it out of the microwave. Yeah, microwave. And I look at it, and I feel the weight. It looks great. I feel the weight, and I think to myself, I can't eat this whole thing. And then like 5 minutes later, well, that's exaggeration. I'm a slow eater, so like 10 minutes later, it's all gone. It's all gone. Still have a six-pack though. You want to see? No, I'm not. I can't see the camera. I'm also not wearing any pants right now, and I would probably accidentally show my huge penis. It's not huge. It's above average in length and thick. Not just above average thick, but like it's thick. And I think that's what really sells it, because I mean there are some mostly women who really appreciate it. Some gay guys too. Most gay guys don't appreciate it, but they don't appreciate it. They appreciate the aesthetic of it, because it's a pretty penis. But I'm sure it hurts when it's in your butt. I'm saying. You know how I'm sure? 'Cause I make sure that I've actually been told before that I have sex like I'm trying to hurt them. And I'm like, not really, but I give it my all. If you're gonna do something, do it right. Okay, Tifa needs to be healed. My cats are just, they're getting antsy. Does anyone want some purebred Persian cats that are adorable? They're both spayed and neutered. The girl has trouble breathing. No, I'm not selling my cats. I love them. I love them. Even though I hear you, honey. Precious is making her weird noises. She snorts all the time. Snorts. See, the thing is, she doesn't have a nose. I mean, she has a nose, but it's like seriously, it's like this big, maybe, tiny little nose, and it's flat. She has like pinhole nostrils that she can barely breathe through. And when she gets excited or she's running around, she just goes all the time. And it's cute and funny, and she can barely breathe. That's what I'm saying. She breathes through her mouth. So she has her little tiny mouth open with her little tiny tongue sticking out. She's so retarded. Love her. I actually said that. Well, I said when I was getting my cats, I was like, I want fluffy cats, and I want them to be dumb. I wanted a dumb cat. Why did I want a dumb cat? Because, well, I had a dumb cat when I was a kid, and she was just the most... Dumb animals are very affectionate. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's not a one-for-one thing. Like, not all dumb animals are affectionate. Not all affectionate animals are dumb. But there's a big chunk. There's more. If you find out that the animal is dumb, it's a good chance it's gonna be affectionate, and vice versa. That's what I'm saying. Alright, that looks good. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. I just need to find the bird. You guys see it? I hear the birds. I hear the birds. Where are they? Oh, there it is. Birdies? Birdies? Aww. How cute. Little monster birds. And a treasure chest. That's how cute. What should we do? Take the treasure, leave it where it is. Leave it where it is. We're with two 20-something women. Are you insane? Of course, leave it where it is. Take the treasure. I bet some of you took the treasure, didn't you? That's why you're virgins. I'm sorry. I can be an asshole. It's got nothing to do with us, just forget about it. Okay. Right, that was admirable of you. Well, consider the source. Cloud. What? Okay, so where do we go now? Because it's a dead end. Oh, the building over here. Duh. Sure is tight in here. That's what he said. Actually. Not with women, but because, you know, penises are supposed to go in vaginas. But I've with bottoms. Have you ever heard the tight ones hurt? As like a joke, the tight ones hurt. You know, it's kind of like a laugh line, cliche laugh line by now. Well, that's true. I've actually not broken my penis, but I have like damaged it a little bit. Because some of them are just tight. You know, because it's not supposed to be in there. Okay, I'll let it go. Back to the game. Come on. Come on, Cloud. Don't let it get to you. Let's see this is it. I should probably read that better. Maybe if I turn this, something should happen. Do it. There goes the neighborhood. Native American and black guy. Me with the white women. Oh, we're not. Yeah, see, it is a dead end. God damn it. And 5 enemies again. Should I try it? Should I try it? I'm gonna close my eyes. Alright, yeah. I don't even want to waste my... It doesn't matter. It's too long before I hit a boss. So just cross slash some random mushroom cloud. I cross slash him with my mushroom. There we go. Got it. Still got it. Not for long, but I still got it. Is that, are those supposed to be pecks? What is going on? So my red robe is in the dryer, and it's been there for a few days now. I need to remember it. Hey, at least with all the grinding, we're making money and getting experience and getting better materia. So, I mean, maybe they like factor in this bullshit. Sorry, bull poop. Bam bam. Feels like he's super fast here, right? I don't know what's going on. Leaving money on the table though with those items back there. I know one of them is a talisman. I can't tell you how I can remember that, but not where I put my phone or my wallet or my keys. Oh my god, like 3 days in a row, I lost all 3 of those things. And I like keep them on myself all the time. The only time they're not on me is when I'm in my robe, naked at home, otherwise naked at home, and then just, where'd they go? I have no idea. I've been trying to put them in the same spot, but since I started wearing a robe, which is around the time when I started doing this, like it broke my habit of like knowing where I put stuff, you know. So I have to take it out of my pocket when I put on the robe. This is very enthralling information, I'm sure. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna watch Daredevil, I think, or maybe Battlestar Galactica. I'll have to rewatch some episodes though, because I can't remember what's going on. I'm in the 2nd season. They had a vice presidential election. The doctor guy, he's really cute. But he's so, like, intense. I like the president. They call her a kindergarten teacher, and I'm like, that is perfect. I'm completely out. That is perfect. She looks and acts like she sounds like a kindergarten teacher. Okay, now I remember. There was a coup, I think. The general guy with the acne scars, he did something with her. See, I need to rewatch that because I think I was sleeping or, you know, Precious was probably distracting me. Hey, sweetie. The beanbag is her throne, and I watch stuff when I'm out here. maybe like once a week, an hour or two on Sundays when I don't have to work. But now that I have tonight off, tomorrow night, and the next night off, I'm going to be able to use my beanbag chair more often. So you're just going to have to deal with it, precious. You know, I would have interesting topics to go over, but I'm just so like, I don't know, I guess wrapped up in myself that I've been talking about myself this whole time. Well, I don't want to alienate people because I tend to have unpopular opinions on things. You know, like, I'm not going to bring it up. Do you want to talk about my theory on God? Okay, it's actually, I mean, it can actually fit most religions into it, so it's not like heretical. It shouldn't be heretical. Probably would be viewed heretical by, you know, fundamentalists or orthodox people, but, you know, anyway, in order for God to be all-powerful, you know, all-seeing, omniscient, omnipotent, everything, you know, in order for God to be God, hey, how do you ever wind up here? Look, I'm sorry, but I can't do a thing for you. Okay, so anyway, that was great. Actually, I do have items. I do get items. Anyway, in order for God to be God, in the traditional sense, you know, as we know him, he would have to be outside of time and space, right? I mean, he can, so therefore he sees, or he's creating, or has created and will create every moment and every atom in the universe. It's all before him. Like, he created it all at once. It's all being created right now. It has been created. It's all right there in front of him. He is outside of time and space. Therefore, everything is written. Everything is finished. Every thought, every action, every movement in the universe was created by God. He sees it. He's making it. He made it. No. So that's my understanding of God. And just, I mean, the argument for that, I usually revert to bringing up the odds. I mean, what are you doing? Why do you guys do that? Precious is over here. They like, I don't know what it is. They love that corner. Anyway, the odds. Okay, so do you have any idea what the odds are for this moment right now to exist? I mean, for all the things that had to fall into place just so, for this moment in time, right here and all across the universe, for everything to be where it is right now, this reality, this earth, this moment, everything that's right now, so many things had to have happened that weren't likely to happen for it to happen, for everything to be as it is right now, right? So like the galaxy forming as it did. One rock being a little bit off in space, you know, maybe, you know, a mile that way or a mile this way or whatever, would have thrown off the composition of the galaxy or the solar system, which would have thrown off, you know, all of life on Earth. The sun forming when it did, where it did, the planets forming as they did, the gas giants that patrol around us, sweeping up planet killers, the moon being unusually large for this planet, the planet being slightly tilted and wobbling, the moon and the sun looking the same size in the sky from Earth just because they happen to be at the appropriate distances relative to their size. And then if we go into Earth and life itself, how did life form? We don't know. I don't think God, went down and like poked a puddle. I don't think Adam and Eve were just like made out of whole cloth. But the circumstances for life forming in even just like a purely scientific way had to have been so monumentally unlikely that by all rational thought it would have been like otherwise impossible. Now add on top of that the evolutionary chain that led to us eventually. The meteor hit that killed the dinosaurs. What are the chances of that hitting? Where it hit? When it hit? It all just happened to happen that way. Now you're thinking, well, it could have just as easily gone differently, right? Everything could be different. Something could be different. We could not be here right now. That's a possibility because it seems so easy yet so inevitable because we're here. Okay. Drop the thread. Hopefully you get the point. Hi buddy, yes, I see you. Anyway. Yeah. In consciousness or the soul, it's just like everything else. It's just information. It's just like everything can be broken down into information that describes it. For us, like with computers and stuff, it's binary. Whatever God uses, it breaks down to that. And this is like past atoms, past quarks. There's something that builds those, that builds the universe, that builds the fabric of reality, which includes our thoughts and our memories, everything. And the data of the universe, including our consciousness is part of that data. Our data in the universe is just, it stretches across, a surface, not a surface, but like it stretches across creation, the data itself. And because creation itself is, time is different locations of creation. Does that make sense? So as you move through time, you're moving distance in God's creation, right? Because God's creation, like the picture, you move your finger along the picture. Okay, so your finger is time. Picture is stagnant as you move your finger across. I hope I didn't just come off like a stoner, because I am definitely not a stoner. Ugh. They stink. They stink. I probably couldn't smoke around you guys. Their little noses. Okay, we are going this way, right? Yeah. Are we going this way, or where are we going? Sorry, I'm tired. the limit breaks. It's about time for a third wheel. Summon Shiva. Dude, go away. You're back there too? If you guys unplug my computer, I'm gonna be so pissed. Honey, don't look at me like that. She's up here because he's up here. She, like, copies him. And it's bad behavior. She's got on the counter. He gets on the counter all the time. It drives me insane because it's gross. And then she sees it and she wants to get up there. But she can't jump very well because she's retarded. So a few times she's went to jump onto the counter from the table, and she misses the mark and like hits her head on the counter, or hits the side of the counter, or slides off the top of the counter, and it's like, oh my god, is she dead? And I know one day we're not going to be lucky, but we'll enjoy every moment while we can, baby girl. Accept what you can't control and change what you can. That is the secret to happiness in life and satisfaction. Accept what you can't control. Identify it. First, identify it, and accept what you can't control, and change what you can. God damn it! These guys, they need to be killed before they explode, or somebody might get KO'd. All of a sudden, a one-hit kill. Now, would Ifrit heal him though? Maybe. So Ifrit's fire, and this guy looks like a fireball. I'm sure they factor in elements, right? I could skip the whole song and dance Shiva. I've seen it probably 1,000 times. Tifa, showing off those boobies every time we win. It's almost like this game was made for teenage boys. Oh, the poor teenage boys today. I've seen the women in the newer video games, and they are... What's going on there? What is going on there? No joke, but I've been with more, and there are more skinny little twinks who have, like, I'm gonna try it for it, who have much better bodies, more feminine bodies than actual women, and they act more feminine than most women. So men, I had a feeling, men are out-womening women without, being a trans woman or whatever. It's like, of course, the feminine twinks, they don't clean anything. In fact, I've been to so many, so many twink apartments. Yeah, they're like universally shitty apartments that were just disgusting. Like, we're not talking, oh, this place needs to be cleaned. We're talking, is something wrong with you? Disgusting. I haven't spoken with him in a while, but I had my favorite Asian twink, as I called him. He has, I haven't explained this before in another episode. He has autism, pretty clearly so, and not like, internet autism, but like legit, like there's a problem there, autism. But I mean, he was functional, just like he didn't have a job, but he's not responsible enough to have a job. And anyway, so I would go over to his place and give him the old heave ho, and oh my God, he had a house all to himself. His dad willed it to him and his sister is living somewhere else, and so he lived alone in this house, in this nice neighborhood, this nice house with really nice bushes, like really tall, nice bushes. And I walked into the house, and it is so disgusting. Okay, think of your average early 20s guy's room, which is messy, and then add the autism amplifier to it. Crazy. Only worst place I've ever been in was with a guy who told me, he said he had a boyfriend. He lived with his boyfriend. And his boyfriend was out of town, so he invited me over, to give him the old heave-ho. Don't judge me. And so I go over there, and he's like, you got to be quiet, because my boyfriend's grandma is in the other room. So I'm like, okay, this guy was really hot, though. Really hot, like remarkably hot. So I'm putting up with this bullshit. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's just go to your place. So we go there, and so we combine two 20-something-year-old twinks with an old lady. What do you get when you go to that house? Oh my God. It was disgusting. I mean, I had trouble getting from the living room to the bedroom, their bedroom, and it was because there was garbage all over the floor, stuff all over the floor. Then I get to their bedroom, and it looks like crazy people live there. Again, this guy was very, very hot. So I take off my shoes, and I can feel on the carpet. It's just there's like gravel. It feels like gravel under my feet. And yeah, sex was good though, so worth it. And after that, I did him in the park. Not that same night. I'm kind of I can do it about one or maybe two in a day. But after that, it's not gonna happen. Well, looky here. I do make it worth it though. Oh, looky here. Never thought I'd ever see your face again. They kick you out of another town or something? You destroy everything you touch. Oh, don't be racist. You got a lot of nerve coming back here. Poor Barrett. Look at this place. It's all your fault. North Coral turned into a garbage heap. There goes the neighborhood. Why don't you say something? Or did you forget what you've done here already? I'm sorry. Heck, you ain't even worth the effort. Yeah, I see you. Don't waste your time talking to that techno freak. Techno freak. Oh, it's his disability. His disability. Disability. I mean, I wouldn't call a big black guy with a gun on his arm a freak. I mean, that's just not a smart move. Not a smart move. You heard him. It's my fault. This town was destroyed. Poor Barrett. Don't cry, Barrett. Hey. Hey. Dummy. 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 I gotta save. He's pushing the envelope. So am I. Had a great time on this stream to probably no one. But it's okay because I had my little therapy session and hopefully nobody, actually I hope nobody saw this or sees it. I'm going to put it on YouTube. Just look up Final Fantasy VII and chill. Or my name. I don't know if I use the same name. I think it's the number 8, Wrangler 8 on YouTube. I don't know. I don't know or care. Right. So I'll see you later, everybody. Have a great evening.